Now I'll tell about divorce procedure. What happens if there is a delay from any party involved? First of all, if all parties cooperate and respond in time, it can be completed within 6 months or so. The case will be delayed if the other party respondent does not respond or acknowledge the divorce petition, or they ignore the petition. The procedure will be delayed if the other party, the respondent, does not reply, does not cooperate, or even ignore the whole application or procedure. This case will be delayed if the spouse did not acknowledge the petition on time. Case will also be delayed if you are not aware the respondent whereabouts or address for service. If you don't know the address, you cannot apply. If you serve the notice in wrong address, it will be delayed. Nobody will respond your applications. We may need to appoint the inquiry agency to trace the respondent to their address. This will also delay the case further. If you don't know about the whereabouts, the address of the respondent, then there are several stages, few stages at least, to follow. You need to find an agency first of all to get an address. Most of the time, the agency will not tell you this is the exact address 100%, but they also, they are likely that this person or the respondent is living there. Then once you find the address, then you can serve the notice again. Now there are some other reasons which cause delay to your application. The case may be delayed if you need to appoint a process server to personally serve the respondent if there is still no reply from them. If you know the address, still the respondent does not reply, or then in that case, you need to appoint someone like bailiff or process server to hand over the application form to the respondent. Even though after serving the personal agent or process server, still the respondent might say, no, when I'm not going to cooperate, or I'm not going to respond or acknowledge, then whole procedure will be delayed. And some other reason for delay is that case will be delayed if process server attend respondent property and no one answers the door, or someone else who is not your spouse answer the door. The case will be delayed if nobody answered the door, or someone else answer the door and say he is not or she is not living there. Appointing a process server does not automatically mean that that personal service will be successful. Appointing a process server will not. It doesn't mean that the whole process will be successful. Still, there is a way to avoid by the respondent. On one occasion, the process server has successfully served divorce documents on your spouse, and your spouse still do not respond, the case will be delayed. Everything is properly done, served to the respondent does not reply, does not cooperate, still whole process will be delayed. Divorce cases can take up to 1 to 2 years if the above delays takes place. The reasons I have just mentioned, it can be delayed up to 2 years. Every stage there is a delay. If there is delay, it will be 2 years or more. Even sometimes if someone wants to defend, still there will be delay in procedure. At the moment, there is a huge backlog in court case, correspondent in court. This is the office is telling that. I'm just reading out papers from divorce department. At the moment, there is a huge backlog in court case and correspondent in the court. This is beyond our control. Once we send up relevant application or correspondent letter email to the court, once we cannot take liability or guarantee when the correspondent or application will be dealt with in the process. Once you submit the applications, they cannot guarantee you when the process will be started or when it will be concluded. So you have to rely on their whatever they say on their statement or their comment or written response. Also, department also says, we advise all the clients when going through divorce procedures not to remarry another person. So don't marry while there is a procedure going on, unless you are committing a crime. Say, for example, if divorce doesn't take place and you marry, then you are committing a crime, because to marry someone you have to be free to marry, and that is when after getting a final order, then you are free to marry. Wait for the remarry. Wait until divorce is finalized and your marriage is your existing spouse is officially dissolved to remarry another person. Wait for divorce to take place, then you can remarry another person. That's all from me in this video regarding procedure of divorce, time scale, and what happens if there's a delay at any stage. Thank you. Take legal advice from your lawyer to take. This is general idea. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.